Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful Sunday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 726 of the 3+ Minutes of Plains Challenge. And as always, I am filled with gratitude. Thoughts on my mind this morning. I just recently finished watching this movie called The Adjustment Bureau with Matt Damon and Emily Blunt. I'd seen the movie before, probably some years ago, but I saw it today from a new light. It's kind of the idea of how the chairman has a plan for each and every one of us, and sometimes you have to deviate from it. Free will. And the concept of free will and fighting for free will. Sort of complex, and maybe the way I'm speaking about it makes it more complex than what it truly is. But what really struck me about the movie is about the gentleman, Matt Damon's character, going into politics, and how they felt like Emily Blunt's character would deviate, will make him deviate from that path. It was just an interesting concept, especially as I talk about going into politics in my future. Truth of the matter is I'm scared about it because I'm not versed on all the topics. I don't know everything. I just came to a point in my life where I had to do things differently. And in doing things differently, there was a lot of painful experiences, but ultimately it worked on growing me. It allowed me to truly trust my God and truly trust me in a way that I've never trusted myself before. I've said this before, I never really ever planned to get into politics, but started understanding that as I talked about changing the world, which was ultimately starting with me, changing me, it meant that I wanted to take more responsibility, and meant that I felt like I needed more responsibility. And I thought this would be one of those things. Situations start leading you to these things. Like I tell people, like God sort of leaves these breadcrumbs for each and every one of us. And once we get out of self, once we start surrendering, the path becomes much more clear. Doesn't mean that the path becomes easy. It just means that it lays out a little bit better to you. I've been having moments in these last few days where I just see them clear as day, and I can't explain it, and it doesn't, I always say this, not for the faint of heart, but I realize that I'm getting there. A lot of thoughts processing through my mind at this moment. And I just try to relay them as best as I can. I'm getting better about being a communicator. That's one of the things that I really need to work on, is communicating my thoughts, expressing them in a clear and concise way. Anyway, that's pretty much my thoughts for today. As always, be blessed today and every day. Thank you for listening. Peace.